Governor Greg Abbott vetoed a bill that would have banned all recreational THC in Texas. The state's biggest backer of that failed bill, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, appeared angry at the governor today and made claims without offering evidence that the Texas THC business is a drug cartel money laundering scheme and that it is orchestrated by organized crime. Fox 4 Stephen Dial is in studio with what may happen next. Stephen.
Lawmakers will have to return for a special session in a few weeks. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick called out Governor Abbott for his 11th hour veto of SB 3. Patrick, in his own words, says that Governor Abbott is trying to legalize marijuana in Texas.
The governor of the state of Texas wants to legalize recreational marijuana in Texas. That's the headline, folks.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and Governor Abbott are usually on the same page with legislation, but when it comes to Senate Bill 3's veto, Patrick didn't hold his tongue.
Where was he on this bill? He could have talked to us at any time. The speaker, myself, members, he didn't never discuss this.
The bill would have banned all recreational low-dose consumable THC.
To do it at 11:22 at night, I really felt sorry for all those people that came and testified that poured their hearts out. I felt sorry for law enforcement trying to do their job. You have to respect the legislature.
The veto came down before midnight Monday. Abbott said in a statement that the outright ban would be quickly challenged in court, suggesting there should be more regulations on the industry instead. Now lawmakers are being called back next month for a special session to pass a bill that Abbott can support.
Do you think the lieutenant governor is overreacting?
Absolutely. He's been overreacting from the start.
Dave Walden is the Texas VFW state commander. Veterans and others dealing with chronic pain or PTSD have turned to legalized THC products for relief. He told me consumable THC has helped him when opioids did not. He agrees there needs to be guardrails on the industry.
We have said from the start, the Texas VFW is for regulation. We wanted to regulate this bill. We worked with Chairman King in the House on a regulation bill, and it was a decent bill when it hit the Senate floor.
SB 3 passed the House and Senate with a lot of support to ban products like Delta 8. Since 2020, more than 8,000 stores have popped up across the state selling these products. Patrick says it poses a danger to teens, and it's impossible to regulate such a booming industry.
The best way to protect the adults and the children is to ban the product. You cannot regulate 8,000 to 9,000 locations. We do not have enough law enforcement to do so.
Governor Abbott's spokesperson sent me a statement saying that he wants to make sure that THC products aren't sold to children. The statement went on to say that SB 3 was well-intended but legally flawed. Again, the special session starts on July 21st.
All right, Stephen, on the subject of children, calls to poison control for kids who have ingested THC products are, in fact, up since 2019. But Patrick claims unnamed bad actors are trying to kill our children, and I could not find any evidence of any child deaths in that 5.5-year period since it became legal in Texas. You?
Yeah, that was hard to find. I didn't see any widespread reporting about THC directly related deaths. Now, as you mentioned, the Department of State Health Services for the state of Texas does have a database from their poison center talking about an increase in hospital visits for people under the age of 18, but I didn't see anything related to a direct death caused by THC in Texas.
Right. All right. Stephen Dow, we'll keep watching that one. It'll be interesting. Thank you.